Divinitas salutaris, vertebras libertas.
Hello everybody and welcome once again to Let's Play Rome Remastered. This is the RP overview video, but as the title also suggests, it is the start, the announcement that the Supreme Council is soon to become a thing. It's soon to come into existence. I did mention it in the RP introductory video, in addition to the family members being controlled by yourselves, which is started off really well and very enjoyable. There's also going to be 4 council positions. The Master of War, who is responsible for all things military, the creation of the campaigning armies, looking at higher level war, military strategy. So who we attack, who we don't attack, who we might want to broker peace with, when we attack. If the Spanish, for instance, hadn't already attacked us, that could be something that the Master of War would get involved with. When is the precise time we wish to strike out at the Spanish, if at all? But that's been taken out of our hands. But yeah, Master of War, all things military. The Master of Ships, of course, all things ships. So the navies, what those navies are made up of, where those navies go, what they do, locating ports, patrolling, defending, taking down enemy fleets. That's the remit of the Master of Ships. The Master of Whisperers, responsible for the spies and assassins, recruitment of and where they go, what they do, who they target. And the Master of Coin, same for the merchants and diplomats. Recruitment of and the allocation of them to certain missions. So they are the 4 council positions. In addition to their day jobs, the Councillors, of course, the Supreme Council, plus Hasdrubal make up the Supreme Council. They have a bit of power. So when it comes to things that might require a council vote, such as who is going to be the next faction leader, so who will the current faction heir, that will be put up to the council vote. So yes, you will also have a few other little things to influence if you are on the Supreme Council. Now, as I said in the RP introductory video, family members and non-family members can apply for a post on the Supreme Council. So if that sounds like something you want to get your teeth stuck into, either as a slight promotion if you're a family member or a massive promotion if you're not, then now's the time to throw your hat into the ring. Over on the Discord server there is a Supreme Council channel. Go over there, put down what position you want to apply for, and put down in there some kind of a bit of a speech, a little bit of a reason why Hasdrubal should consider you as that particular council position. And I will pick the council positions on Thursday morning. So you need to get your, applications down in the Supreme Council channel by 9 AM Thursday morning British time, Thursday morning. So that is the situation for the Supreme Council. In terms of the current position we find ourselves in now at this moment in time, we're going to fly through so that you can better plan your character's roleplay and make your plans, and also for the people that might become council members to give you a bit of an overview of what's happening, although of course you won't be in position until after the next set of videos anyway, so take this with a grain of salt, but it may help you to formulate your application by knowing what the current position is. So without further ado, let's fly through. But one thing before we do, just to note, family members, your deadline to get your official orders to me this week is also 9 AM on Thursday morning British time, because there's still some orders to play out from the last session. Some orders will now change, of course, given the circumstances, but some won't change. I wouldn't have thought very much. And therefore, because I anticipate that there'll be not too much to debate and discuss, because it's going to be a continuation from the last session, I think a shorter time period between this session and the next is better. So yeah, 3 days of role-playing, get your orders to me by Thursday morning, and I'll crack on with the next session on Thursday for you guys. Right, okay, so let's fly through then the current position as best as I can. Of course, the game save will be uploaded. It will be uploaded in the description, and it will be uploaded to the Discord server. And yeah, here we go. So first of all, Theopolis, here you go. Let's just take a very quick look, see, make sure your stats are still the same. I don't think you've changed very much, but there we go. I'll just fly through. I'm not going to read them out, but I'll just kind of scroll through, fly through the various bits. So you've got a nice full stack army now after the bribe situation, and some troops outside as well. So you're looking pretty healthy. You may wish to turn. Well, at some point we're now going to turn a defense into attack, and march out. So building wise, I'll just fly down the building browser so you can see what's available. Of course, if you've got any questions or queries, you can always put it in the Discord. You can also now expand with the Governor's Palace, of course. And currently building a market there. Tax rate here is normal. Okay, you've got the diplomat at your disposal, which obviously you saw put to good use in the last session, and you also have a spy out to the east. So that is your situation. Of course, Lixus, there you are. Sailing across very shortly to join Theopolis. Between the two of you, well, can we get something done? And there are the units that you can recruit as well. And I know you are also overseeing Tingi, so here's a situation with Tingi in terms of the buildings. And tax rate there is high. We could always manage the tax rate here, even though it's auto-resolve. I don't know how that works, but anyway. So that's you two sorted. Lixus, and Theopolis. Demidi down here is governorless. Not quite a lawless state, but quite self-sufficient, so same with Nepta down there. We'll leave those be for now. Palmer is still a little hair away from upgrading. Here we have Yeehaw. Here's your character's stats, traits, followers, and as things currently stand, I've authorised the building of the Governor's Palace there, but after that's finished, you shall have some of these still outstanding if you need to build them, a sewers, a farm, and some markets, and then of course you'll have all the level 3 buildings unlocked. Of course, Cirta being the military support settlement to Carthage. Military focus was the previous focus for this place. That may or may not change depending on what you decide, but anyway, there you go. That's the situation over there. Can currently recruit some pretty decent troops. The Ranashio Cav, the Iberian Cav, skirmishers. So that's the situation there. Of course, we lost Lepsis Magna last session, but we are hoping to get down there with Theodecalus. Not sure if anything's changed with your traits and stuff, but here you go. Merchant, Priest of Baal, Desert Scout. Make them into use. That's your current army makeup. Elephants, Long Shield Cav, Iberian Infantry, Numidian Mercs, Libyan Mercs. Can recruit some hoplites, but some more Libyan Mercs. Soon to be going on the ships. We are recruiting some spear for you as well. So yeah, that's Theodecalus' position, just about to hotfoot it. Of course, here is me. Look at me. I'm a fantastic specimen, aren't I? Wise man, spy, master, herald. Even-handed, faction leader, victor. Oh, yes. Very nice. I shall take my place at the head of the Supreme Council very shortly and make sure that Carthage begins to turn itself around after the mismanagement of the previous governor, shall we say. Right, okay, so that's that. Right, Bizaltes next. On the ships with your full stack army, the mightiest and finest army Carthage has ever seen. So there's your stats and traits. Beginning to show signs of improvement. 22 years young. And of course the situation with Keralis, 2 family members in the settlement itself, and stood just outside we have Hastati, the Triari, Hastati. How are you going to deal with this situation? That is the situation that we find ourselves in. Let us know. We've got a blockaded port here, Admiral Titus.
Ready to sail.
Getting ideas above his station, I feel. We should sort that out between us. And of course, we've got good old Theages, Governor of Lilybaeum, Overseer of Sicily. Tax rate here very high. Look at this. Look at this. Look at his followers. He's got his own little entourage going on. Unquenched anger. There you go. There's your traits and stats. In terms of building work, currently large temple of Melkart. That's the position that you are in with the buildings. I think you recommended another building to be built after the large temple, so I don't think much is going to change, but there you go. Also for Masana. That's the situation that Masana finds itself in terms of outstanding buildings. Currently building paved roads. And finally we have Syracuse, which is now governorless. So no doubt will be brought under your loving wing. That's the situation with Syracuse in terms of the outstanding buildings. Okay. And again, tax rate can't be changed there. So that's Sicily. Got a few little loose, straggly ships floating about. And then, of course, oh, we got Bomilcar. He's taken the garrison from Syracuse, and he's just about to go now down to the southeast to take down Cyrene from the Numidians. He's on a nice fleet. Should be safe for us to get down there without too much problem. So yes, so that's the situation that we find ourselves in on the old campaign maps. Hopefully that will assist when it comes to making your plans. In terms of the agents that we've currently got, of course, we've got Diplomat Karidimos down here. We've got Spy Theopropides Thapsus down here. Together these guys can just keep an eye on the situation with the Romans. Of course we've got the ships here. We've got the ships here. Another trireme will be recruited, and that will be the second fleet, and then the third fleet is this one. So we have 3 fleets in the vicinity. A couple of them are engaged at the moment, but they'll soon be free again. We've got, of course, Ribadia Lerda over here. Bless him, still marching around the place. And then we've got another spy down here, who's just currently keeping a peep on Lepsis Magna. And then we've got a diplomat down here, down at Siwa, who is keeping an eye on Siwa. Was there just to see if we could broker a ceasefire or a protectorate out of them, but they've never bended the knee, so at some point he might want to move on to pastures new. And then merchants. Well, we have the 2 merchants already down over here, bringing in the coin. 46. He's finance 5. He's get 870 denarii per turn for this man. He's absolutely coining it in. Is it just him? It might be just him that's doing that. I thought I brought another one down. Where's my merchant? Oh no, it is just him. The other one is Neas of Messana, who actually is being role-played, so yes, there's potential more work to do with the merchants. Let's start coining in some of these lucrative trade resources. Purple dye and incense down here. 870 denarii just for one merchant. Let's get some more down there. Let's keep them coffers overflowing, guys. What we're doing. Right, anyway, so there you go. There's the overview for the campaign. As I said, we'll take a quick look at the faction summary to finish off with. 58 is Hasdrubal, hoping that he lasts anywhere near his father. Into his 70s would be nice. We have 22 family members, 11 regions out of the 50 so far, and there's our rankings. Look at that. First in military, second in production, first in territory, fifth in financial, it's only because we're leveraging our cash. Population number 2. We are beginning to become the superpower of the known world. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. We are getting there. So, yeah, everything is looking good for now. Right, I'll leave you at that. Have a good weekend, everybody. If you're interested in the council position on the Supreme Council, get over to the Supreme Council channel. Get your application down and penned by Thursday morning. And, yeah, we can add a new dimension to this campaign. Until next time, folks, have a good one. I'll see you soon.